really don't get much of an opportunity to show you guys this particular place in our current free company house. The only time I've ever really shown this off on screen is when I've had the opportunity to show it off during some of the live streams that I've done. But other than that, if you haven't never seen them, I guess this is an opportunity for me to at least show you Corinne's room here in our free company house, and talk about some of the other things that have happened this week, of course. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So yeah, I've never shown this on the vlog before, Corinne's room. But yeah, just like any other room that a person would have within a free company house, it's just a nice little small environment that one can use to customize as much as they want with the maximum allotment of items. Like as you can see, there are pictures of the heads of state of Eorzea, as well as Lord Hoshaphan over here. They're always the last thing I look at before I leave this room. And of course we have our own orchestrion with the Waking Saint with the Signs of the Seventh Dawn music. Yeah, it's called the Waking Saints, but it is most closely associated with the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. And even a fireplace, place for Corinne to sleep, the Ceremony of Eternal Bonding cake in the corner over there, that of course I have, and of course Olivier has one too. And also just a place for us to just sit around and chat if we ever have the opportunity, and this provides, I think, quite a comfortable environment to do that. And in case you're wondering what kind of light I have in here, well, yeah, I have this fancy Ravana lamp, which I think on its own looks really cool because it also doubles as a ceiling fan. And as far as I know, there are no other lighting fixtures for houses that give you the option to have a light that doubles as a ceiling fan. So this is really an interesting thing, and I'm glad I got it. But of course, once we officially convert over to our new free company house, I won't be able to take this with me. Nonetheless, I'm glad I at least get to share this little room with you guys, because this is something I've never really had the opportunity to do. So, in terms of things going on this week at Tales of Eorzea, we're still saving up money to put towards converting our house that we got in the Goblets into a free company house. And so we definitely are getting a big boost now in regards to that. Chantrell, who has become our resident crafter and gatherer, has put in quite a bit of money this week in order to contribute towards that cause. And so hopefully before long we will have saved up enough money where we will be able to successfully achieve the conversion. And when that happens, that we will be able to get our new spot in the Goblets turned into an FC house. And we're also fortunate this week that we had a couple of people who have been missing from the game for quite some time. The name there in the chat log may not be familiar to you guys, but it is an alt of a person who recently returned to our free company and to the game after a prolonged absence. We are fortunate to have the return of not just one but two people. We have Chelsea Grin returning to the game, and Chelsea was one of our mentors when we were earlier on in the spring. She was one of the people who helped us out in that regard, and we were very fortunate that Chelsea was able to have such a very powerful character, and now they've had an alt for a while but have never really had the opportunity to use it. But as you can see, Chelsea's numbers definitely speak for themselves as to why we trust her with the opportunity to be one of our free company's mentors. And we're also fortunate enough to have the return of Ozma Renishi, who was like our big brother Aura for quite a number of our free company members. So we're glad to see him again. His friend Tater Joe has not yet returned to the game, but we're hoping that we will see him soon, and sooner rather than later. And we also gained a couple of new members as well. We gained Urza Eclipse, who is maining as a Lancer, and we also gained... Oh, I guess there was another character who we've unfortunately lost because they deleted their character. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we had another who came in, but unfortunately I guess they decided to go somewhere else. But we have, I did not mention this in previous vlogs, but we also, Tamara and Abyss here, another one of our new Free Company members, is a friend of Ica Fiera. So those two are really good friends, and we're very glad to have a friend of Ica's joining our Free Company to add to our ranks. But yeah, the numbers may seem down, and I know that we definitely need to get onto that, but I am confident that once we have our bigger home, because we really haven't done that much in terms of recruiting while primarily because we want to focus and concentrate our attention on building up the money so that we can convert our places at the Goblets over into our new Free Company house. But once we get that done, like, we feel like the sky's the limit, and we feel like we have a strong enough core of people within our Free Company to be able to get out there and really start bringing in some new people, because we really believe that with the people we currently have in our Free Company, there's nothing we can't accomplish. And we're really looking forward to bolstering our ranks and really bringing in some people who really want to enjoy the game, really want to have fun with it, and are really looking to have a good time and be able to grow and enjoy the game for what it is. And I'm glad that people like Cynthia and Shantae, who now goes by Kuniyuto, have been fortunate enough to be people like that who have watched our videos for these vlogs and have been inspired by the game to come and join us here. And we hope that when we do make our conversion over to the Goblet, that it will only get better, and we'll be able to bring in even more people who will be amazed by our synergy, as it were. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good term, synergy. I think that definitely fits for our core group of people, and I think it will definitely serve us well in the time to come. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog, and don't forget that if you have a character that you have on Exodus that's looking for a Free Company, or if you're looking to create a character on Exodus, we would love to have you here at Tales of Eorzea, because we're getting ready to have a really good time with the stuff that's about to be happening soon. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and until I see you guys next time, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.